multiplayer, options, controller setup, options, multiplayer, single player, controller setup, options, multiplayer, single player, epic drum solo. I love this game. Hello everybody and welcome to Rune Viking Warlord, or as I like to call it, Loading Screens the Game, featuring gameplay. But yeah, Rune Viking Warlord, this is an awesome game, but it's also a classic example of a game that had an amazing, epic, fantastic premise, but it's quite obvious that the technology wasn't quite where it needed to be yet for the game to exist in its full glory, so about at least 40% of the game ended up being loading screens, which is very unfortunate, and the graphics are, well, hilarious. But yeah, I think the voice acting for some of the characters is cool. The character designs are pretty awesome, although, like I said, pretty polygonal, and the faces look like they're literally painted on, but, you know, it's still a cool game. But yeah, Life is Strange. Getting those episodes out is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. So it just kind of occurred to me, hey, Vikings. Anyway, let's get started. New game. I would like to play on, let's see. Easy, he seems a little too laid back for a Viking. This seems pretty badass. This screams murder, but I'm gonna go with medium. Yes, I would like to start the game. That's why I clicked on it like 3 times. Also, my disc is a little rough, so some of the cutscenes might not work quite correctly. But hey, it might be hilarious. And there we have it, our first loading screen. Waiting, I am still waiting to play my game. I didn't think of more lyrics to really fill out the time. Load faster, damn you! More loading.
From birth, the children of the North hear tales of the end of the world.
Any day now for over 2,000 years.
Ragnarok.
It's a freaking epic name for the end of the world, I must say. Also, I can't quite make out these pictures, honestly. Except this one.
Swallow the sun and moon, when the stars will be snuffed and the earth will tremble, when the gods will face the tribes of giants in a final battle that will ravage all the 9 worlds.
Can we all just agree that the Nordic mythology is probably the most badass religion ever?
Odin has always smiled upon the human race. To the most devout of his followers, he entrusts stones inscribed with his personal rune, a mark of his power in the human world of Midgard. These
Sweet.
rune stones are protected by only the most valiant of human warriors until the day they die and are taken by the Valkyries to fight alongside Odin at Ragnarok.
That is so badass.
Of all creatures, only one does not fear Ragnarok. The evil god, Loki.
Played by Tom Hiddleston.
Deep in the bowels of the earth by Odin himself, only Ragnarok will set Loki free to have his revenge on gods and man alike.
Hey, don't take it out on us, man. Bring us, freaking drag us into your family's quarrels.
And it is only the power on Midgard of Odin and his runestones that holds Ragnarok at bay.
You know, if these runestones are the only thing, like, keeping your power and control over Midgard, maybe the father god of all the Vikings and everything could have just, I don't know, made it out of a stronger material.
Younger than any ever so honored, he is yet wise and strong beyond his years.
I am amazing.
Shields in the battles at Hindol and Utherby, and aided in the fortification of this village, following the dark tales we have heard from the north.
He held things, built things. He is ready for battle.
He has proven today that he is ready to take a place among the warriors of this village. Ragnar, son of Jarl, kneel here before the runestone of Odin and hear me. You must now put aside all childish things. Swear yourself to protect this stone and the village that surrounds and upholds it. Swear to stand beside your sword brothers until death, to defend.
But I don't want to be a Viking. I want to be a dentist.
The All-Father.
That ass, though.
Raise now your sword and take up the glorious duties of the Odin's blade.
What does that include? Killing shit! Killing shit dead constantly. 3 cheers for testosterone! And we already get to save the game after one cutscene. Yeah, it's one of those games. Yeah. You know, if I end up cutting out these loading screens, these are going to be very short episodes. Next level, even though we've not even touched the first level, we just watched a cutscene. Huh. Like I said, the technology doesn't seem like it was quite there yet. Son of a bitch, more loading. This is exactly why. Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, with all this time we're going to spend on loading screens, may as well, like, pick up on my hobbies. Practice my throat singing, I guess. Oh my god. I just played this, but I almost forgot about this. Look at these turns. Am I Viking or am I machine? Oh god.
Ragnar, how are you, boy?
Oh, I get it. His name's Ragnar. Ragnarok.
You're a man now, aren't you?
Isn't that kind of like naming your kid Apocalypto? Or Apocalo? That'd be a terrible name. That kid would get picked on constantly. Until the apocalypse. Then it would be amazing. And fitting. Oh, that's a sign of things to come. Awkward platforming. Don't these movements just scream Viking warlord? Oh. Hello, tall Gimli.
Master doesn't share the village's high opinion, boy. He awaits to test your skills in the longhouse.
He doesn't have that axe, does he? Because,
You may have bested me in single combat.
How?
We'll cross swords again one day, and then we'll see if your skills are all the elders think they are.
Okay, my dude. He's not exactly a small guy, but look at this.
If you don't feel ready to
It's
face
tall
this,
Gimli with
perhaps
giant
you'll meet
axe.
me behind the stables. I promise to tell no one who lopped off your sword hand.
Jeez, dude. Tall Gimli. Tall Gimli, he craves blood by any means necessary. Not all the levels in this game are very straightforward, but luckily I did just, like, play through this all the way, like, a couple days ago, so... I mean, I have an idea of where I'm going, so, you know, we shouldn't lose too much time. What's up, bro?
Ragnar. I hope you feel fit and ready for your final training with Ulf.
More or less.
Read from my table to fortify yourself, my son.
Get drunk and go to battle. Oh, I love this. Check it out. Another! Anytime you drink a mug, just slam it, break it, whatever. Fuck your property. I am testosterone-filled Viking. I have no respect for your property. What's up, dude?
It's fair time the village added your sword to our ranks, friend. Didolf? No. I can see you have yet to visit the weapons master.
You still have all your fingers. Okay, so where is this weapons master I've heard so much about? I wish I could read things. Oh, speaking of reading things, those subtitles are still there. Just fade. There they go. No, wait, that's where we came from. Remember how I said I played through this game all the way just a few days ago? Forget I said that. Oh, right, it's a left through here, right? Yeah, there we go. And guess what? More loading screens! So all that loading time was to load that tiny little bit of the village. To that teeny tiny bit of a level. Not even a whole level, just a tiny little bit of one. This playthrough shall be long. Hey, do you think this village, do you think it worships the god Lodin? Fire me. I've been sitting at the loading screen all the livelong day, waiting on my fucking gameplay. This game's kind of lame. Till you get past tutorial, then it's kind of freaking badass. But for now, it's freaking load. Oh, hey, the game. So when do we get that amazing giant axe that Sigurd has? I'm very jealous of Tall Gimli. This water does not look drinkable. Sweet. Keep an eye on the breath meter, blue bar. Okay, yeah, drowning's bad. Gotcha. He's a very strong swimmer, I'll give him that. Oh god, did you see that freaking flipper move we just did? Hang on, let's see if I can do it again. Well, I'll just show like an instant replay or something. And we'll just crawl through here. So yeah, some like basic platforming stuff. Climb vines, jump to vines. You Tarzan, me Jane. George of the jungle. All the usual references. Useful for lighting your ways in dark areas. A torch may be grabbed by using the pickup object button. Which we will not tell you what it is, but it is square. Oh, there it is. Boop. Torches are... they're fairly useful. I mean, if you turn up the brightness on your screen, you're pretty much set. Ooh, a club. I'll take this. Unfortunately, anytime you pick something up, you do drop your torch. It's not like a permanent item. It's more like a very... what's the word? Very temporary item. My god, if I take the sword out of the stone, will I be able to rule England? Okay, screw this Viking shit. I'm gonna rule my own country. See ya! End of game. Then again, never-ending conquest. Also appealing. You can ring the nearby gong by doing this. I broke it! Also, you can break things. Hiya! I am Viking. Hear me skronk. You can skip most cinematics by pressing the use button. Sweet! It's good to know, because there's usually like a lot of animations for things that aren't really necessary. Okay, these ones cannot be broken. Can I open it? No. Well, that was a waste of my time. Attack the weakened stone wall to break through. Manly as fuck. Fuck your barrels. We skinned an animal alive to make a trampoline. I'm not sure if that's sad or badass. Another. I already made that joke. Moving on. I didn't need the health, though. Ooh, nice statue. I'm gonna go on this. What is the point of that trampoline? I could have walked here. Boop. And... 3, 2, 1, lift off! Amazing. You know, this isn't a very good way to set up your village where you have to break everything every time you open a door. Like, couldn't you guys just have, like, more levers or something? It makes more logistical sense to me. Oh, and these are runes. Freaking awesome runes. These ones, you get to, like, each weapon you have has a very specific power. And you use these ones to build up your power meter that's going to be on the right. That little icon on the bottom right tells you what power you're using. Like, for this wimpy little sword, it's a neat little energy shield. This one increases your power meter. This one increases your total life and heals you completely. And this one sends you into a rage mode, where any damage done to you will just take out your rage meter, which builds up when you attack people or get hit. And you do, like, a ridiculous amount of damage. It's one of the most useful mechanics in the game, honestly. Especially later in the game. It's time again for more loading! Look at that really blank expression that Ragnar has there. Like, the guy on the left is like, I'm going to kill you! And Ragnar's just like, Alright, it's time for my final test. Do I go in here for it? Yes. I think we get more items and shit. Here we go, axe. And my axe. Ooh, a mace. That's much better than an axe. Okay, like, swords are kind of your middle ground. Like, they're fairly strong and fairly quick. Your clubs, they're slow, but they're powerful. And your axes are weak, but fast. So for this, I'm gonna go with club. We're going clubbing.
After the many hours you've trained in this room, one might think you would know better than to keep me waiting.
The voice acting, though.
But don't think I can't cut a stripling down to size. You may have bested Sigurd and been named the Odin's Blade, but the ceremony at the runestone is nothing but words.
Dude, if I took down the giant, like the tall Gimli with a giant axe that's like half my size, pretty sure I can take you out, man. Just saying.
This is the true trial. Defeat me in combat, and your place among us as a warrior is assured.
Like,
defend yourself.
Like, if tall Gimli there was like, I don't know, someone from the Tribes of the Giants in like some kind of sleeper cell or something, would not be surprised. Like, if you were some kind of double agents from the Giants, that would not surprise me in the slightest. Oh, also, clubs, they can take out people's shields. Come here, boy. Come on, bring it. Bring it. Oh, and that little bar building up the bottom, that is my rage meter. Bring it, boy. Come on. Look at this combat. Isn't it exciting? Look at those clipping textures. Aren't they exciting? This game is amazing. You can't clip your way out of this one, sir.
Well done, warrior.
Finish him.
The trial is over, for I can see that there is no more I can teach you. I trust experience to show you the race.
But I want to kill him.
Messengers on the beach. Conrad has besieged Copperroot and their runestone is under attack. We go to their aid.
That's like straight out of a toy commercial voice acting.
Just in time, Ragnar. To the long ship.
To the long ship. Why don't we ever take the short ship anymore? Okay, so one more cutscene, then I'll end it. Loading, loading, loading. 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 Yeah, loading, loading, loading. Oh, come on. Okay, there it goes. It was stuck on that tiny little black space left. Like, it was stuck on that for a little while. It was kind of annoying. I'm gonna cut most of that out. Look at the amazing frame rate.
The people of Copperroot have been a staunch ally for many generations, my son. And their runestone stands as a proud beacon for longships coming in from sea. Conrad must
This exposition means they are dead for sure.
Odin himself will reach down from Asgard and smite the betrayer for his impudence.
Unfortunately, Odin was on vacation this day.
There, my Thane, on the horizon.
Thane, is that like a word for leader?
It's Conrack and Sigurd.
Tall Gimli, you betrayer! Damn you, Tall Gimli! Conrack's armor is
We
badass.
fought side by side in many battles. Never would I have guessed that a Viking warrior could so betray every belief we served.
No longer will I be
Look at the mouth.
man, not to you,
Rawr,
not
rawr, rawr,
to
rawr, rawr,
Odin, to Odin himself. Copperwood lies a handful of rune stones to destroy before all of Midgard will call me master.
He doesn't have teeth.
By the betrayer's side, Sigurd.
Whisking a man across the sea faster than the falcon flies is well within the powers of my new master. Why guard a rock when I can stand at the front of an army set to rule the world?
I have 40 men within an axe throw of your hearts. Prepare to visit hell.
40 men. I need but one to kill you.
40 men, 40 men, 15 frames. But we seem to have lost Conrack's voice. Call them down from the bowels of Midgard, and offer these, his foes, to his immortal lust for power, and his insatiable hunger for vengeance. Hey, Odin, you wanna, like, help us out, bro? We kinda just got fucked. Oh, God! Loki exploded that man!
Odin himself will reach down from Asgard and smite the betrayer for his impudence.
I'm gonna be sick! So remember earlier when Ragnar's father was going, Odin will help us, Odin will lead us, he will crush our foes. I think Loki was the one that got off his ass and did something, to be fair. Maybe I'm just adding insult to injury at this point, but, you know, just saying. Odin did not do much here. So the first time I played this game, when I was very little, I wasn't used to, like, credits being at the beginning of games, so I thought I did something horribly, horribly wrong, and this was, like, the bad ending that I got. I was like, oh God, what did I do wrong? There were no other options. This game sucks. Oh, that messed with my head. Alright, so we're one episode in, and already every single protagonist of the game is dead. Pretty productive episode, I must say. So, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more of this series. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys then.
Odin himself will reach down from Asgard and smite the betrayer for his impudence.